Greetings, my name is Ben, aka Downsize It, and today I'm here at Gear Gaming Bentonville with Robby for another battle report. And today I am bringing a Republic force. Got my squad packs in finally, so I can bring all of my own stuff, and ended up getting a core set so I can have access just to all the ships. So I'm going to be trying out, experimenting with Admiral Yularen. And the next couple bat reps you see from me are going to be Republic, as I just want to try out some of my own Republic builds. And Robby is bringing a classic with a twist, a couple of assault frigates, the ugly space potatoes, but obviously, as we all know, they are really good with Ackbar, but also 8 YT-2400s, almost like a nightmare squadron list. That is a lot of hit points to chew through. But of course, I've brought a lot of squadrons, as you can see as well. Be an interesting match, I think. So coming up next, we'll go over the fleet submission, and then you'll see Robby and I deploying as we discuss our strategy and tactics in the pre-game interview. For the Republic, we have Admiral Yularen on a Venator II Star Destroyer with the Tranquility title, Flight Commander, Flight Controllers, Hyperspace Rings, which I select Kit Fisto and my 4 ARC 170s for those, Thermal Shields and Linked Turbolaser Towers, a Pelta Transport with the FB-88 title, Clone Nav Officer, Projection Experts, Bomber Command Center, and Reactive Gunnery, and a Consular Armed Cruiser with the Radiant 7 title, Clone Nav Officer, and Repair Crews. For squadrons, we have Kit Fisto, Ahsoka Tano, Luminara Unduli, and 4 ARC 170 Starfighters. For the Rebels, we have Admiral Ackbar on an Assault Frigate Mark II Alpha with the Paragon title, Lando Calrissian, Caitkin and Sholin, Flat Guns, Reactive Gunnery, and DBY 827s. A second Assault Frigate Mark II Alpha with Walex Blissix, Veteran Gunners, Flat Guns, Reactive Gunnery, and DBY 827s. And Torin Farr on a GR-75 with Comsnet. And for squadrons, we have 8 YT-2400 transports. Both fleets came in at 400 points, and we did a roll-off, and Robby won the roll-off, and he chose to be second player. So I had to pick from his missions, which were Advanced Gunnery, Fighter Ambush, and Superior Positions. And I chose to go with Fighter Ambush, as I felt that would be best advantage to me. And Robby will deploy his squadrons last, and when he deploys, he can deploy his squads at distance 1 of an obstacle. And then when a squadron attacks a ship, if a damage card was dealt, you gain 1 victory token. So coming up next, you'll see Robby and I deploying as we discuss our strategy and tactics in the pre-game interview. Okay, so now that you've seen the fleets in the mission, you'll see Robby and I starting to deploy. And Robby, why don't you go and talk to me about your fleet here and the absolute madness of your YT-2400 swarm.
Oh, I just read that they're great. They remind me a lot of TIE Defenders. They're not the 5 movement, but they are 4. You get a black dice when you're bombing. Of course, you're not a bomber. It's a black dice. So you get 75%. If 4 movement, I mean, it reminds me a lot of a TIE Defender, and I don't know. Just finally wanted to bring it out, see what happens. The Assault Mark IIs were kind of inspired by you, and when you and Kravik were talking, and he was talking about the Assault Mark II, that's actually a good ship. Talking about its salvo ability, and so I put this was actually the Mark A, which is never used to be one of the worst craft you could pick because there was no reason to take it over the other one. But now, with the blue dice in the back and flat guns, all of a sudden you got an optimal flakking. Put DBYs for dice correction, Caitkin and Sholin for dice correction, Lando to survivability, because I thought you were going to bring the spotties, and thought you were just going to, try to go after them. Then I put Whalix Ballistics on the other one and Veteran Gunners. I've never been a big fan of Veteran Gunners, but I figure if you're going to be throwing 5 dice out of your side, you better make sure you need some sort of dice correction. And Flat Gun, same thing, and Torn Far and Comsnet just to send stuff around. Just basically don't want you to shoot my stuff, and then kind of hoping you would take it easy on the squadrons, but it looks like that's where a lot of the battles are going to be taking place.
Yeah, my goal on this with this build was I wanted to basically do where you can control 7 squads. Actually, I could have done 8, but I wanted to try hyperspace rings out as well, using Yularen with his special token ability. And also I want to test out his ability to heal squads, because he has the ability where you can spend engineering points to heal squads. Of course, my original thought was my primary firepower is going to be in my arcs doing bombing. I don't know if we're ever going to be free to bomb, because it's going to take a lot to chew through all those YTs, and yeah, I don't know if I'm ever going to even get a shot on a ship with my arcs.
Yeah.
So.
It's evenly matched. You got 3 aces, and they're scatter aces, so that's
Kit Fisto isn't, but he has a means to reduce damage by 3.
So there's a lot of damage. There's a lot of hole on my side and a lot of damage mitigation on your side. So it could come down to the capital ships or not.
Yep, and my design on this was kind of like, you had actually talked about something like this a couple months ago, to run like a Venator 2 squad base and then have a couple support ships to heal it. So that's how my Pelta and my console are set up, is to assist with keeping the Venator alive, with doing healing and that kind of thing, while the primary source of damage is going to be the Venator 2 with its squadron moving. But I don't know, we'll see how it goes, because a lot of my damage potential has been mitigated now by your squads if I can't keep my arcs free. And you, with Ackbar with your assault frigates, have a whole bunch of damage that you can pump out. So it'll be, this is going to be an interesting game, I think, interesting play to try to figure out what I want to do as far as coming in to engage you, that kind of thing. And trying to stay out of the kill box, the Ackbar kill box, because that can be very deadly, even on the assault frigates. So coming up next, Robby and I will start planning our dials, and then we'll be back at the start of round 1. Hey, here we are at the start of round 1. Got the Radiant 7, the Tranquility, and the FB-88. Gonna try that title out. I think it basically effectively makes the Pelta a Command 1 ship with regards to its dials, because you can modify on the fly, which I think could be interesting. We'll try it out. Got a Sokotano, Luminara Unduli, and then my hyperspace ring guys are the Arcs and Kit Fisto, so they could deploy out. And then, of course, we have over on this side, we have Ackbar and Whalix, and then the swarm of YT 2400s. And I've also been able to deploy a little bit further out based on fighter ambush. Going to be a very challenging game and a very interesting squad battle, I have a feeling. I'm actually going to go ahead and go with my Pelta, and instead of revealing the command I planned, I'm already changing my mind. I'm going to use its ability to discard it, so I can do the one underneath it. So it's going to be an engineering, and I'm going to take a token, and currently moving at speed 1. I'm actually going to use Clone Navigation Officer as well on this to send an engineering token over to the Tranquility. I believe that's how that works. Yes. I'm going to try out all these new Republic token shenanigans too, which can get kind of crazy.
I know you got some of the new plastic command stuff. Those were the.
Those were the. I For those that know what I'm talking about, it's like these right here.
Yeah, those are pretty sharp.
Yeah, those are part from Admiral Tater that he has supplied for participating at the Lone Star Open. So now I need to get more because I only have 3 of each, and I was like, well, I just need to get more now. So I plan on ordering more for sure.
3. So I can get these 2 right here.
Alright, sending squads out to lock me down. Not sure if you're aware of Kit Fisto, but his ability also, he has intel.
Which means
that now all friendlies within distance 1 have grit. So it requires 2 squads to lock down a squad while he's nearby. Alright, and then I'm going to be attacking. Okay, so who are we attacking first?
Everyone's going into him.
Okay, so the arc on the far left of my formation. Well, that's a great start. Okay, so down to 3, and then the second one.
Don't you shoot back?
Oh yeah, I do have counter 1. I remember all my stuff. I do 1 back.
And then the next one.
For 1, and then counter back for nothing. So down to 2 on that arc. That was a pretty insignificant start, I'd say. Okay, so I am going to go with the Tranquility, and it is a squadron command. I do not have a token yet, and I feel like I need a... I was not anticipating you sending in squads right away. So I'm going to utilize my flight commander to activate squads after I move. So we'll do my movement first here. And that will put me... I think I'm just going to go straight because I don't want to land on anybody right now. I'm range to grab 5 of whoever I need to now. Which, folks, I'm going to grab. We're going to start with Luminara. I'm going to be flying her directly up here like so to attack one of the YTs. It'll be this one that's been wounded. And then just so you guys know, since some of this will matter one at a time, but I'll let you guys know what I'm going to be activating. It'll be Arc, Kit, and then bring Ahsoka up to do an attack and then make somebody else attack again. So those will be my 5 activations. Okay, so Luminara, 3 blues and a black into the wounded YT. And then Adept 1 for 2 damage. Then the arc that is my wounded arc that is almost dead into the wounded YT for 1. Then the next arc in the line that's on the left there into the wounded one. Just need 2 more to kill that YT. Should start with him. 4. And then we are going to be doing Kit Fisto, which he's actually not going to move. I'm just going to keep him where he's at. So he's giving his benefits and he's in range. So Kit Fisto into the other YT that's remaining. 2 so far, and Kit Fisto has Adept 2. Oh wow, man, my rerolls aren't doing well, so only 2 damage so far. And then Ahsoka is going to be flying up, get right next to where the old YT died. And the first thing she does is she tells someone within distance 1 to attack again. So she's going to tell Kit to attack. So he gets 2 blue with Ahsoka's attack. And then Adept 2, come on now, for 2 damage. And then Ahsoka will do her normal attack. for 3 damage, and I think that's enough. And then just to show you guys the aftermath here, of course I've already moved because this was a flight commander activation. Oh, and I actually completely forgot about my flight controller, so I should have had extra dice on all those attacks. Oh well. I'll remember that for next turn. But as you guys know, this is where Luminara went, and this is where Ahsoka went.
It's a squadron command.
And well, that's why you don't like these, because they only have 2 squadron value.
And I'm just gonna token that for now.
Okay. Just realized that you could do local fire control in addition and get a double salvo on these things, which would be even nastier.
Yeah. Okay, so going to there.
Okay, going with the Radiant 7. It is a squadron command, just taking a token, but then also using its clone navigation officer to send a squad token over to the Tranquility. And moving at speed 2. I'll just stay straight for now. Wheelix.
Squadron command. Token that.
Okay, squadron phase. Robby's got quite a few of his left, and they're all rogue. I have 2 of my arcs left, so I'm actually gonna activate them first. I'm just going to reposition these guys. Like so. Hope that camera's on there. That camera's on it. And then, Robby, then you get to do all your moves, so you get to do moves and attacks. So I'm assuming you're gonna, or you might not be coming in, I don't know. We'll keep this live here. You've got plenty of movement.
That's all I'm doing is screening off everything.
Yeah. You basically have plenty of movement to basically do a line of screens however you want to set it up. I'm not going to be too nitpicky about who is where, as long as since they're all the same health anyway. Alrighty, that'll be it for round 1, and we'll be back at the start of round 2. Start of round 2, and as you saw from last time, the YTs have now spread out to provide coverage for the capital ships for if my bombers want to come in. Meanwhile, my arcs and their Jedi escorts are in formation and prepared to move out and see if we can't keep clearing some more of these screens. Okay, I'm going to go with the FB-88 Pelta. It's an engineering, and I'm going to spend my token to give me 6 engineering points and try out Yularen's ability that I think is pretty cool. And I can spend 2 points to choose a friendly squadron at distance 1 to 3 to recover 1 hull point. So this arc that's on 2, since I have 6, I can heal it up 3 hull points. So it goes up to 5 health. And then moving at speed 2 and realizing for sure that my Pelta is going to be in serious danger here pretty soon. Running right into the face of Ackbar. Don't like that. Currently, no way to slow down. We've got Ackbar.
Squadron command.
Okay.
I'm going to spin that and the token.
Grab 3. Alright, who are we sending in? You can actually grab everybody. Or anybody that you want, you're in range of anybody.
Send him there.
Okay. You're just making sure outside of Ahsoka. Yep. We're good. Is that what you want most of them to do?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can actually. Yep. So on this side. Yep. So.
Wait, if I'm in here, can I still shoot at your...
Yep, as long as you're over the lip. you'll be able to shoot into the front. Yep. And then third one. And for those watching the channel for the first time, for those that are wondering, hey, you're supposed to do squads one at a time, that is true. But for ease of filming, that kind of thing, a lot of times we'll do a squad movement all at once if it's not going to matter. I'm assuming you want him outside of Ahsoka. That way you can, there you go. Alright, so first we got 3 YTs that are going to be going into the front. The reason why we're doing this all at once because it's not going to matter. And then I'm assuming Ackbar is going to do a long-range shot into me.
Yeah.
Then a long-range Ackbar shot into the front of the FB-88. This is going to hurt. Alright, we got the YTs first, into the front. First one, 4 damage. I will take it. Thankfully these guys aren't bombers. Wouldn't that be crazy if they were?
Well, Dash Rendar is. Almost took him. Blank.
And then the last one, I will also just take that. So shields down to 1. We've got Ackbar.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And when does Ackbar add? This is actually important when you start shooting out my Venator, because I always forget.
Choose to attack only from its left or right. Hope for whole zones this round. If it does, add 2 red dice to its pull.
Yep, so that does happen before thermal shields. But I don't have thermal shields on the Pelton.
Yep.
Well, that was a good shot. Did you want to Capekin on this one?
Yeah, kicked him in the blank.
That's very nice. I will, yeah, I'm thinking, do I want to burn my beard already? Well, I'm going to be in close range soon, by next round. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to burn the Vade to cancel 2. It's your larger ship than me. And then I will go ahead and redirect. Do I want to brace? Because I have reactive gunnery, so I could actually shoot back at you, because I have 2 reds. Is it worth shooting back at you? You know, I think it is. I am going to go ahead and then use my brace for a reactive gunnery shot. So I'm going to first redirect, I'm taking on my port shields and my front shields. So port and front shields are down to 0. Then 2 reds back into the side of Ackbar for a very accurate blank. That was totally worthwhile doing that. And then Ackbar coming in. Okay, I'm going to go with the Tranquility, and it is a squadron, and I'll be spending my squadron token, which counts as 2 squads with Yularen, so I'm going to activate 7 squads. So it will be my entire squadron formation will be coming in. It's going to be a combination. Unfortunately, this is one of those instances, guys, because order does matter, where I'm just going to take a picture and describe best I can what's going on. But I'll let you know my plan. My plan is to try to drop this YT with my Jedi to clear the way for some of my arcs to come in to do bombing runs, which is only going to be, I think, only 2 of them will be able to get in range. Might actually only be 1. So it's actually, I might not even do bombing runs because it's not going to be worth it yet. Take that back. So what my squad ball is going to do is that I'm just going to be sending all of them in, basically kind of like over here on this side and around here in this formation to try to drop as many YTs as I can. Because sending 1 arc out by himself would not be good. I need to keep my formation together. And then I'll take a long range, even though it probably wouldn't be worth it, but we'll just do it anyway, why not? Pot shot, 2 reds into the side of Ackbar after that is all said. Okay, so I've already done some squad moves, the ones that I know that won't matter. First, I'm sending in at the top of your screen, or the top left of your screen, I've got 2 arcs going into the front of the Pelta for the back YT. And then it'll be the 2 arcs going in behind the Pelta for the YT that's on the opposite end. So first off, the YT that's on the top of your screen, the top left. So, and I'm not going to forget my flight controllers this time, so it's going to be 3 blue and a red for the first arc. For 2 damage. That'll be this one actually. Will be the first one. Then the second one for 1.
on the same one?
Same one. Yep. So he's down to 3. Then the other 2 arcs, not yet. They'll be on that one. Yep. For 2 damage. And then the second arc for 1. Well, at least they're average, I guess. Alright, so now we're going to send in my Jedi. First, we're going to send in Luminara. She's going to be going to the front of the Pelta area. And to get in as close as possible so that she can be in range to do her obstruction fun stuff. So she'll get 3 blue and a black on the arc that's on 3 health. And that'll be 4 damage. So I'll take him out, yep. Then we're going to send Kit Fisto. He's going to be jumping around again to the opposite side onto the front end of the Pelta. And he's going to be attacking, I'm going to position him so that it's not obstructed, but he's going to be attacking the other YT that was on 3 health for 4 damage.
That's on 3 health?
Mm-hmm, yep. And then we're going to send Ahsoka jumping over as well. And she's going to tell Kit to attack the fresh one. And she herself will attack the fresh one. So the fresh one first, with Ahsoka's ability, 2 damage. And then Ahsoka herself. And then Adept 1 for 3 damage. 1 health remaining. So I decided not to take the pot shot 2 red dice into Ackbar because he'd be sending 2 red and a blue back at me with his salvo, so that just would not be worth it. But I am going to move. Might as well go ahead and turn in and face Ackbar. So I can't slow down right now. And then I'm also going to just show you guys where everybody ended up. As far as the Jedi, you've got my arcs that moved here, my wounded arc, another arc, and then it's Luminara, Kit, and Ahsoka. With the squadron, and then I think you can, if you want to use your token, I think you're in range of, you might be in range of this far, guy.
No.
Okay, and then I'm assuming you're probably going to, after they do their attacks, you're going to want to take an Ackbar shot into my Venator.
Yeah.
Okay, so who do you want to attack? So just so you know, because the Luminar is here and in range of them, if you attack a non-unique squad, so basically attack this arc, it'll be obstructed. Or you can just go after Luminara. Alrighty, the YT's into Luminara first. Unfortunately, Luminara doesn't get turn on benefit, so I will go ahead and scatter that. And second YT. And takes 1. Oh, and then I need a...
Torn.
Oh, torn, yeah. So go ahead and reroll the first one, see if you get an accuracy.
It was 3 blue.
Yeah, 3 hits and a crit. So you might be able to get an accuracy. Stop the scatter, I'm guessing?
Yep.
Okay, so brace to 2, and then I need to remember my counter anyway. So counter 2 back. For Adept, for 2 damage, so we both take 2.
That was up 6, yeah.
Yep, so Luminara is down to 2 health remaining. And then, second YT. Oh wow, you got her.
Yep, so,
Yep, exactly perfect. And then counter back as she dies. 2 damage. Well, she gave out. Now she goes down. And then, so you're going to have 5 dice, right, from Ackbar. So I'm actually going to go to Thermal Shield you down to 3 dice.
Okay.
This is going to be into my side, guys.
The veteran gunners.
Yep.
I'll take
Oh.
it.
That'll work. So, I'm actually, let me think about this. So I'm actually going to just take that. So shields down and take one face down. But then the reason why I did that is because now I'm going to, I think it might be then the same difference if I would have done it, but anyway, I'm just trying out Tranquility for the first time. Since I only spent one defense token, I'm going to move 2 shields from my rear to the side that took the hit. Bring them back up to 2. Okay, going to go with Radiant 7. It is an engineering. I'm actually going to use that for Repair Cruise to heal the damage card that the Tranquility took. And then I'm going to be moving at speed 2 and taking my own damage as I land on this debris field. Take it on my starboard shields. Alright, we got Torn Far.
She's gonna ram, so I'm not even bother moving her. Navigate. I don't think
You
there's
can slow down to 0.
I'm at 2.
Oh, that's right, I thought you were at 1. Well, are you sure? Let me pause it real quick.
We got Vin Diesel.
Yeah, that's right, Vin Diesel power sliding.
He still looks like he's good.
That's the refill. That's all right. It's almost the same effect as ramming, I guess. But it was worth the try. Do you want to take it on the front, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
And then you have to take one face down because it is 2 damage on the debris field. I thought you were going to make it. Alright, so now we're into the squad phase. The only one left is we have this lone YT. We'll see if Robby wants to move him in to start attacking or keep him away from the squad ball for now. Alrighty, that'll be it for round 2. We'll be back at the start of round 3. Start of round 3, and once again I find myself in an Ackbar kill box. I just cannot seem to avoid it. When I play against Ackbar, I just like flying in there. But I still have the majority of my squads remaining, but also a lot of YTs still remaining as well. A lot of hit points to chew through on this board. Okay, we are going to go with the Tranquility. It is a squadron command. I'll be able to grab 5. I'm going to spend my engineering token I have to raise a shield on my starboard side. I can grab 5 squads. My order of activation here is going to matter again. So I am going to be doing my shot first, using my flight commander. Then I will move and probably land on these 2 guys and they'll get repositioned. And then I'll activate my squads after I take my shot and move. Okay, starting with my shot into the side of Ackbar. It'll be 2 red, 2 blue. Okay, that's not bad at all. I'll take that. So 5 damage. I'd be braced to 3.
And then I'll make you reroll.
Well, you want to do the reroll first.
Okay, so I'll make you reroll.
The double?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, there you go. Now you can brace to 2.
2. I'll just take that on the shield. And I'll solo back using redirect. So, 2 red and a blue.
Man, your dice have been hot, man. Good grief. think I'm just going to redirect for now. So I'm going to, is that 4? So I'll redirect 3 to my port side and take 1 on the front. So now movement, which I know for sure I'm going to land on this guy. Might not land on the other one. Yeah, we're going to do this little side shuffle here. I think I'm going to hit both of those guys. Yep, so you can place them in my arc around the base.
Way back here. Wait, this one? Or
Yep.
This the other one?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Alright, so now with Flight Commander, I'll activate 5 squads. There's going to be a lot of stuff going on here, guys. It's going to be all these right here. I'll be activating, this is Kit and this is Ahsoka, but order does matter because I need to clear him out first so I can move some bombers in, that kind of thing. Okay, so the first thing that's going to happen is Ahsoka, because she has grit, so she can move, because she's only left down by 1 right now. She's going to move over to the starboard side of the Pelta, right behind one of the white T's on 4 health. After she moves, you're going to tell the arc that she goes next to attack. He's going to attack the white T that's on 1 health. And got him. That'll be this one right here. And then Ahsoka herself is going to attack the white T on 4 health she moved up next to. So with flight controllers, it'll be 4 blue and a black. And she gets 3 damage so far. And then Adept, just 3 damage. Didn't quite kill it yet.
This one?
Yep, that one there.
Are you attacking it now?
Yes. So, but you can, because I'm going to send my arcs in next, actually, to attack. Actually, no, I do need to get this guy out of the way. So yeah, Kit Fisto is going to then move over and attack him, which probably will get him. So do Kit's attack on the 1 health remaining, and got him. I probably should have attacked the fresh one. That was a really good roll. Okay, and then I've got all 3 of my arcs. 3 of my 4 I was able to move in to now do bombing runs on Ackbar into the side. He has 1 shield there. So 2 damage.
Spin Lando, make you roll it.
Okay. For an, I can't do the accuracy, but for a crit.
I'm gonna redirect. No, I'm just gonna take it.
Okay. Then the second arc, 2 crits.
Let's spin my redirect.
Okay, so redirect, going to the back. And then third arc for a hit crit. What's the crit? Oh, it's structural, okay. And then just to show the final result of where all the squads went, this is Ahsoka, we got Kit, and then the 3 arcs with their attacks into the side of Ackbar. So going with Ackbar, get his revenge. Assuming you want to do an Ackbar into...
I already soloed, didn't it? Oh no, but used the side.
You did use the salvo, but salvoed out the side, so you can still Ackbar. Yep. This is...
Yeah, actually, since I've got Paragon...
yeah, you technically attacked him already with the salvo. That's actually a good way to use Paragon. So, yeah, you'll be able to get extra dice as well. Okay. Big shot coming in on the change of mind, going after the Pelta instead to try to take it out. Then you get Ackbar. Actually, you need more dice than this. Or are you not Ackbarring?
Yeah, actually, I'll go ahead and make one. You got it, Ackbar. Yeah, because I'm not going to shoot at your...
Yeah, so you actually need 3 more red. You got 2 more for Ackbar, 1 more for the regular. Oh my gosh. I think you actually got me. Wow, you actually did overkill. Didn't even need... Yeah. Nicely done. Nothing I can do about it. You locked everything down. So Pelta goes down. And then on the movement, he was able to get around.
Probably can you rerun it because it's probably going to hit that.
Yeah, we'll just say that you just barely clipped. We just kind of eyeballed it, but you just take 2 on the shields. I'm guessing probably on the front.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, forgot to turn the camera. I'm going to go with the Radiant 7. It is an engineering. I'm trying to think what I want to do with this. I'm actually going to go ahead and just not do anything with that. What I am going to do is... No, I'm actually going to use my Clone Navigation Officer to send an engineering over to the Tranquility. And then I'm going to use my Squadron token to activate my last arc that I have right here. He's going to attack this guy, and since he has Grit from Kit Fisto, then I'm going to then move him over here after he does his attack. And then if he's not dead, we're going to do some flacking. Okay, starting with the arc, it'll be 2 blue and a red for 3 damage. And then the flak is... Oh wow, these ones are pretty good at flacking. Double blue for nothing. And I do not have you double arcs. Wow, okay, so you're not dead. And then moving at speed 2. Just do this maneuver here. Actually, I just realized I could have used my engineering on myself. But that's alright.
Is this shield supposed to be up over here?
No, I landed on the debris field.
Oh.
Actually, if you're alright with me going back, I forgot I didn't do anything with my engineering.
That's fine.
I'll just raise the shield. I forgot that I actually took damage from the debris field. So, let's raise the shield up by 1. Navigate, and then using squad token.
It's still going to be obstructed. Shoot. It's going to go here. Take a bombing shot.
Okay, we're going to actually just roll this here real quick for 1 damage. I will go and redirect that to the back, and then if anything, I've got an Ackbar shot coming in.
Yep. So what? That's a 2, or so I have to take a red out.
Yep. So get my defense tokens, and yeah, this could actually be bad for me. Okay, so we've got this is actually going to my side. It is actually he does have line of sight to it. 1 shield there, and it is obstructed, so you will get. It's normally going to be 5 red and a blue, so I'm guessing you're taking out a red. So 4 red and a blue.
Well, thank God for
veteran gunners. Yep. Oh my gosh. Well, you locked down everything, and I take a damage shield. Wow. The dice have been something else this game. Just all over the place. 3. Engineering for 2 on fire.
I forgot what their engineers at 2.
I get 2, so you can actually raise the shield.
So, yeah, I'll just raise it. Or wait a minute. Do I wanna...
Or do you want to take a token and then next turn heal your damage card? Or, that's right, take a token. That's right, you have comms net. So you send it over
yeah, I'm going to take a token and send it over to
Ackbar. Yep, makes sense. Then we got a bunch of flacking. So first, let's see who we got out the back. I'm assuming that's going to do back and then side double arcing. Alright, so the back, you can actually grab, can't quite get Ahsoka, and you can grab all the arcs. So let's do this one first. Nothing. This one's on 5. 1. Nothing. And then last one for 1. And then you got this guy double arc, so you're going to hit him again.
1.
So he's down to 5. Oh, be careful on the, since you're going 3 and it wasn't a nav, you can't click at the,
yeah.
click at the 1. So it's just going to be, if you want to do that side thing, you can still do that to 2 though.
Yeah,
still do that. It's actually the same difference. There, moving up to there. Alright, and then squadron phase, we've got one YT left. Who would you like to attack?
I'm just gonna move to. Do they have? They don't have grit.
They do not have grit.
I'm going to attack that. No, in range of that arc right there.
Let me see if you are. You are barely, and that is actually a clear shot.
So you always roll.
Yeah, we'll just do it here. Fine. 4 blues for 1, and then counter back for 1. Next, equal trades. Actually, that actually kills him. We forgot to take his damage down when I did my attack, and then flacking, he took 3 damage.
Oh yeah.
Would you have made that attack if he was on 1 health?
Probably not.
Yeah, so let's not do that attack then. We just forgot to mark his damage. When I attacked him with this arc and then did the flak shot, he actually went down to 1.
He's just there.
Yeah. Alright, so that's actually it, guys, for the end of round 3. And just so you guys know, I did remember to take my 2 victory tokens for putting 2 damage cards on Ackbar, and we'll be back at the start of round 4. Start of round 4. We have Tornfar moving away. Ackbar here close. Is also going to attempt to survive the first salvos of shots and then get away. Then Walix as well. And then meanwhile, Admiral Yularen is going to try to see if we can't chase anybody down to maybe get a kill to counter the Pelta that has dropped. And we are going to go with Admiral Yularen. It is a squadron command. I'm going to use my engineering token to raise 1 shield. And I'm going to do my squads first this time. We'll be sending, because he has grit from Kit Fisto, I can actually move him in. And we're going to need to do a couple bombing runs. So we'll take at least 2, well maybe not, but anyway, we'll wait. And then these guys, I'm just going to move these guys now because they're going to be doing bombing runs before I take my shots. One, and yeah, he can get range as well. That'll be my 4 arcs, and then lastly, it's either going to be Ahsoka or Kit Fisto. It's probably going to be Kit Fisto actually to try to take out this YT here. So we're going to have bombing run in the back here, 3 bombing runs in the back here, Kit Fisto attacking here, and then we've got a side shot and then a front shot into the 2 assault frigates. A lot going on this activation. Alright, so squadrons are going first. So we're going to do it is risky me doing this separately like this, but I'm trying to be greedy and split the difference on my attacks. So the arc that's going into the back of Ackbar has 3 health remaining, no shields on the back. For a crit hit.
Burn this to make you roll 2?
Only 1. The burning only works if you're defending against someone's ship larger than you.
So what happens if I just flip it like that?
Then you can make a reroll 1.
Okay, the crit.
Okay. For 2 regular damage.
I'll just brace.
So brace to 1. Okay, so that'll be a victory token as well. And then 2 health remaining. And then moving on to Walix's assault frigate. I've got 3 arcs going into the back. First one, 2 hits. Okay, both to the starboard. Then second one, For a hit crit, I will stop your redirect.
I will make you reroll the crit.
Okay.
That doesn't make sense. I'll take it.
Okay. Then third arc. For a hit crit. Reroll the crit. For a double hit. Okay, so shields down. And then Kit Fisto with flight controllers. I just need to do 1 damage on that YT. And barely, but got him. And then Kit's gonna fly over to lock down the remaining YT. And now to see if my gimbal paid off. So now my side shot into the rear of Ackbar. He has 2 health remaining. I get 2 red, 2 blue, but it's obstructed, so I'm going to take out a blue. So 2 red and 1 blue. If I don't kill him here, he's gone. Alright, I will stop. Ooh, I'm going to stop your brace. And, yeah.
So I will burn this.
Yep, so reroll the crit, I'm assuming. If it's a blank or an accuracy, you survive. It is a double.
Actually, do I have any defense token? No.
Yeah, I was locking down the brace. So. And then the front to rear into Walix. This is also at medium range. I will then link turbo laser towers. And I will stop your redirect and your evade. So 2 damage into the back.
So I will burn this. Take a face up.
Okay, single face up. What do we got?
Ejector misaligned, the whole zone loses all the shields. So
it'll be
the front.
Oh man, that's one of the worst ones in the entire damage deck. Alright, and then
Where'd I put, are these, which token did I burn? The brace?
you burn the brace. So you've got a redirect and an evade exhausted for Walix, which you'll be able to get that brace back with Walix. So then moving at speed 2. I'm going to run over all of my arcs and might even ram you, which is not my intent, but if I do, then oh well.
So let's take a face.
Well, actually, it looks like I didn't ram you. Shield dial just missed the corner. So, and then you get to place my arcs, which I'm guessing probably just want them on the back. We got Walix with an engineering.
I am going to bring up, how many is there engineering?
You can bring it
4.
2 shields if you want to do straight raise. Yep. And then I think it's with Walix, is it the ship phase when you activate?
You activate, you may discard, yeah.
So get your brace back.
Brace. I don't know if
And it comes back green. Yep, you get it full. And then you, since Ackbar is gone, you got me double arced into the front.
Oh, you're just gonna,
I do have salvo, so I guess if you don't want to take the salvo back, so just not going to shoot.
No.
Okay, so still moving at speed 3. Okay, we got the Radiant 7. It is a squadron command. I can grab one. I only have one left, which is Ahsoka. And I'm pretty sure I have the range. She's just going to, actually, I need to jump her here. And we'll first have her do her ability to have Kit attack this guy. This is a full health. We'll just do it here. So a Kit attacking from Ahsoka's command. Then Adept 2 for 2 damage. Then Ahsoka herself. And Adept 1 for 2 damage. And then flacking out the side for 2 damage. Exactly enough. Then moving at speed 2. Well, it's because Radiant 7 likes to run into things, so he thinks he's Jaina's Light. They haven't invented Jaina's Light yet. So face up. Shield failure. You can drop 1 shield on 2 of my hull zones. So the front and side are all we got left. Yep. There we go. Alright, and then torn far.
I forgot to plan that out.
I'm sure it's probably gonna be like an engineering or a navigate. We can do an engineering because you wouldn't wanted to make sure you were healing your ships, so we can say it was an engineering, and you can consnet it over.
Yeah, let's take that a consnet over to the and let's go speed 3.
Which, if you just go straight, you land on the station and heal your damage. Alright, and that's it for round 4. And we'll be back at the start of round 5. Start of round 5, and it'll probably be the last round of engagement because I'll get one final pot shot, I think, at Whalix, and then I won't be able to catch him. Then he'll be gone because my arcs are pretty much out of it. There's no way I'm catching him as well. So actually, we can actually just go here. I'm not even going to. We're not going to do any cuts. We'll kind of fast roll this because I know we're getting near the end. So I will go ahead and go with Admiral Yularen. There's a squadron command. Again, I'm not even going to bother moving my arcs in. Not even going to use it. I'll just take a token, and I don't even think I'm at medium range. Nope. So I'm actually, because of salvo, it's not even worth me taking the shot. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move forward, speed 2, and turn in just to stay out of your side arc. And then if you wanted, I'm assuming you will probably, with Whalix, you might shoot me out the back. Engineering. And you have a token that's actually get 6 points.
So, get rid of this.
Yep, and get 3 left over.
Then I'll bring up a shield over here.
Okay.
I'll take just a quick shot.
Yep, we can just fast roll this here, guys.
I'd like to double. There we go.
Yep.
There.
Tell you what, man, your rear shots, basically your salvo shots, have been amazing. So I am going to go ahead and brace that to 2. I will redirect that to my starboard side.
Over here.
Yep, and then I will
left?
Go down by 2. So I think it's 1 left, right? Then I will salvo back. Maybe I should have taken the shot. That's all right.
We can go ahead and just do a shot now.
No. We're just fast doing this. I don't have enough to kill you anyway, so just 2 damage on you.
I'll just redirect to this side.
Okay, and then moving speed 3.
Actually, I'll also spin my brace.
Brace, yeah.
And I'll go down to 1. Speed 3.
Okay, and then my Radiant 7 was a navigate. Primarily, I think I'm just going to use it to slow him down so I'm not ramming into the back. Tranquility. And then torn far.
Navigate and just keep it and keep going.
Yep, just keep going.
Well,
you can drop to 2 or do a turn.
Yeah, I'll drop to 2.
And then we don't even have to. We don't need to do unless you want. We can just call it there instead of going around 6 because that's all that's going to happen there. And yeah, so here we are. I will say that first time playing with the Republic swarm of squads, and they're pretty effective. So we'll just go into more detail as we discuss the aftermath in the post-game interview. Okay, and there we have it. I didn't calculate up the points here, but I'll put them. They'll be up on the screen for you guys. I'll do that when I get home and edit. But it's definitely looks like very clear Republic victory for Admiral Yularen. And Robby, if you want to give your initial thoughts on
the YT-24s were disappointing, but I think it's just because you went hard on squadrons as well, and there was too many aces for me to deal with, and I think the combination of the scatter and the counters just were too much. It's a gimmick list. I think the only way you're be successful kind of running something like this would be hoping maybe that your opponent goes really strong in capital ships, because then they can go in and do, because when they're bombing they were great, but
yes, yeah.
When I mean combat they were great, but it's just with the counters and the
efficiency of the Jedi. Our squads is just great because they get free rerolls inbuilt with adepts. Then I had flight controllers giving me an extra dice, and then Ahsoka is also just so good, giving just that extra attack you need to clear out more damage.
I forgot how much damage Jedi can. So this was pretty much a 100% hard count.
It was.
I mean, because those YT-2400s, I knew as soon as the first round began and they started dropping, I was like, yeah, this is not going to go very well. So at that point, I tried to drop back, hopefully use the flak of my two assault frigates to help, but never came out. I'm not too thrilled with. My whole plan with the salvo just did not materialize at all. It's I don't know. I think I'm realizing that salvo is very a situational. It's just a situational type thing, and if it's not there, it's not there. And
yeah, it's not an end all be all.
Right.
But it'd still be pretty fantastic.
Yeah. It's just it's very impingent. I probably shouldn't have run Ackbar either with. But then again, that's kind of the way you want to run assault frigates. So it is what it is. It was
an experiment list, you could say, trying out the 8 YTs and then going with the salvo with the assault frigates.
Yeah.
So, I think the thing is, like you said, it was a hard counter.
Yeah.
Because most of my damage I put on you was through the arcs.
Yeah, the arcs.
And you're not going to be wanting to waste a salvo in that. And so I kind of mitigated your ability to shoot back at my primary ships.
Yeah. So it was, just experiment failed miserably. Maybe try something. I don't know. Definitely don't run 8 against somebody that's going heavy squadrons, because it's not going to work out very well. The Jedis are just they're way too strong, and you need something. And YT-2400s running. I was thinking the whole time maybe I should have brought like a Biggs ball and maybe some YT-24.
And just really do a big lockdown.
Yeah, drop Biggs in the middle.
Yep.
And just let them send all the damage everywhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, it didn't work out like I had hoped. I knew this was kind of doomed from I think about round 2 is when I knew it was going really bad. So other than that, I mean, Republic, I just overall excellent.
I have to say I'm really excited with it now that I have my full set of Republic stuff I want. And that's why I'm be playing with a lot of it of my own builds for the next few bat reps.
Yeah.
And I wanted to see how. I mean, I love the Jedi. I think they're going to be my new defenders as far as Republic's concerned. I'm just going to probably run them a lot. But I just want to see how effective arcs could be in mass. And
they are.
That's why they're 15 points. They're just so good. They're good anti-squad. They did great going up against your YTs, and then when they were bombing, you guys saw how much damage they put out. Just 2 blue dice is insane, and you guys can expect to see that my next 2 bat reps are also going to be Republic. With the next one's going to have a really heavy squad presence, but I have to say that I think that's the strength of the Republic is their squadrons.
Well, I mean, since they've decided that they're going to put Armada on a hiatus, you kind of wonder what else they had planned for the Republic initially with all of the token shenanigans and moving around. So, I don't know. It'd be interesting to see a really good Republic squadron list against a really good Republic versus Rebellion list. See who comes out on top.
Right, like a combined arms for Rebellion squads, because they like you said, Rebellion has really good aces, and when you do like the combos, like a Biggs ball, maybe throw Char in there with maybe Luke or whatever. That would be an interesting clash.
Yeah, maybe we'll see it soon.
We might see it soon. We might see that happen at some point. Maybe. I think Robby's got some ideas.
Yeah, maybe. It won't have 2 assault frigates with salvos on it for sure. Maybe just to take 1, but to rely on a salvo, I don't know. I don't know too many game plans that rely on a salvo to win the day. So that was probably where
probably only a Starhawk with the triple salvo. That's probably the only one.
That's the only. I think that's the only one I can think of that for sure. But I wouldn't build a strategy around it for sure. So, oh well, live and learn.
Well, hope you guys enjoyed it. It was. I'm excited to be able to play with a lot of my own Republic builds now. We'll get back to squadron subscriber lists in a couple weeks. I was just kind of feeling the itch to design my own list for the next few bat reps. And for the giveaway, and just a reminder this month, the giveaway is going to be a $60 stored credit, a Venator expansion, or a Providence expansion will be the winner's choice on October 1st. And how you enter in is that you need to answer the questions in my videos, and each video you answer in will give you an additional entry. And for this video, we're going to continue on with what we were doing with the ship questions. We're still on the Empire, but we're now going down into small ships. We're going to go with the Gladiator. And I know this is probably going to be the obvious answer, the Gladiator titles. And we just have the Demolisher, and I think it's called the Insidious. And even though I know what everyone's answer is going to be, but let me know what your favorite Demolisher, or just, you think Gladiator, think Demolisher. What is your favorite Gladiator title? And if it's not the Demolisher, let me know why. And if it is the Demolisher, you can just let everybody know that it's just fun to play a cheater ship, the only ship that can shoot after moving. So go ahead and answer in the comments below for that. And just so that you're aware, just check out the links for my Patreon and my PayPal. If you're interested in supporting the channel, please check out my introductory video where I go into more details about the reason why I'm doing this and kind of like the structure of it, etc. So check out my intro video for my channel. So thank you, Robby. It was a lot of fun. And thank you guys for watching. And until next time, take it easy.